let's talk about getting mad at video games, right? Like, I'll share my personal example. You know, I have a personal one. Back when I was like 17, okay, so I was playing Marvel 3, right? This is why you don't get mad at video games, okay? I was playing Marvel 3. I got a big screen. I was playing Marvel 3, right? And, you know, let me grab a control, dude, so I can help you guys visualize like a 360 controller and everything, okay? I'm playing Marvel 3, right? You know, I'm having fun. And then this Anchor Wesker comes back on me with X Factor, and I just get pissed. I get pissed, right? So I have my control. I throw it to the ground so hard it bounces back up, hits me on my eye. I get mad that it hits me in my eye, so I turn around and I kick a hole in my wall. And so now I'm pissed because I broke my control. It hit me back in my face. There's now a fucking foot-sized hole in my wall. And I'm like, oh. So now I'm like, damn, man. So, well, you know, I'm panicking like, shit, what do I say? Because I shared a room with my brother at the time, right? Like, it wasn't now where we all have our own rooms, you know. We were more tight on buddy. So yeah, so there's a hole in my wall. I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. The hole was about the size of my head. I'm gonna say I was vacuuming. I tripped over the cord and I headbutt the wall. That's why I have a fucking bump on my eye, right here. Okay. And I'll have you know that it didn't work at fucking all. My brother fucking being, you know, L, you know, and whatever from Death Note, he's like, he came home, he's like, what? He's like, what happened? He's like, why is there a hole in the wall? I was like, okay, what you see was I was vacuuming and I tripped and I made a hole in the wall. And he looked at me and he was like, you got mad and you kicked a hole in the wall, didn't you? And I was like, and I stuck with my lie for like 5 years. And then I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. He's like, I knew it. It's like, I knew it. So don't get mad at video games. You can get mad at video games. Let me rephrase this. You can get frustrated at video games, but don't break anything. Don't take it out on anybody, okay? I took it out on my wall. That had to get fixed. I had to buy a new control. I had a headache because I hurt myself because I threw it so damn hard, okay? Yeah, eventually I got a new control, okay? Yeah, stop it. Get some help. I was actually
You're a victim.
To myself, okay? So let me bring up another example of people getting mad at video games, right? So I was at a tournament, you know, some guy lost, okay? I don't know what game. I don't know what the hell was happening. All right, I'm talking about extremes here, okay? Just to give an example of how mad people can get at video games that I've seen or heard about that happened like 30 feet away from me. This guy lost, I think it was that final round, dude. This was probably like 4 years ago. He lost, got so pissed, he went to the bathroom, took out a knife that he had out of fucking nowhere, probably pulled that shit out of his fucking funny pocket, right? And just stabbed a hole in the wall because he was so mad. And people were like, what is happening? The dude just pulls out a knife and stabs a hole in the bathroom. People were like, I've seen sticks go flying across the room. That one's one of my favorites, dude. People out here, Tom Brady, chucking their sticks across the room, dude. Tournaments are funny. I've seen people get in fights. Not even when they were playing. I've seen people argue about scenes and which is better, and they end up getting in a fight. One of them happened at Evo at like 2016 Marvel. That shit was sick. It's a huge inconvenience for a lot of people, right? Out of you for having a lapse in judgment, okay? It's mad corny, all right? If you're gonna get mad, don't take it out on anybody or anything. That shit is whack, right? And you know, I had a gamer moment. That was a private gamer moment, right? I seen people break a bunch of controls and shit, you know, whatever. It just, you see it happen at tournaments. People get mad. It happens, right? And here's a classic moment of someone getting mad, right? This is a historical moment in the FGC. Sanford Kelly has been in the scene for years, right? He's been in the scene for years at this point, okay? Like a decade or more probably, right? This was back in what, 2013, 2012, 2014. Okay. So watch, just peep it, right? So Rico Suave makes a comeback on Sanford Kelly, right? And look at Sanford Kelly is in disbelief. People are popping off because Rico made the comeback. He can't believe what just happened, right? Right now he is on the border of, do I have a conniption right now? Do I have a gamer moment? Or do I walk it off? Oswaldo, one man, thank you. He's between a gamer moment and just walking it off, dude. And you could slowly see the gamer moment happen. You could see it happen. You could see the gamer moment forming, right? Like everybody thinks that he's cool, he's chill. Right? Everyone's like, okay, he lost. He's upset. He lost with dignity, you know. Shakes his head. You know what happens, and then suddenly, it was at this moment where the gears just stopped working. Ugh! What if he threw that at somebody's foot? What if he hit somebody with that? What if a part fell off and flew in somebody's eye, right? Like, he threw that stick so hard, he actually then made a hole. He chipped the concrete floor. That's how hard he threw his stick. He actually chipped the concrete floor. There's a piece missing. It's probably missing till this day. Till this day, it probably has not been filled. There's pictures out there. Let me see if I can find it. Sanford Kelly stick chug missing floor. No, I'm not gonna be able to find it. I remember there being pictures that there's actually the floor is missing. There's a piece missing. It's crazy, right? So imagine he threw it with such force, and these sticks are heavy, by the way. If you've ever held an arcade stick, most of them are pretty damn heavy, right? If you hit somebody with that, you're gonna hurt them. You could take them out. Imagine he threw this. Imagine somebody was walking by, bro. Dude just casually just strolling like, man, I can't wait to play my favorite. You know, just start screaming. You know, he gets just fucking stick chucked at his leg, at his foot. Listen to that sound. Listen to that sound, dude. So yeah, so he looks like a fool, right? You know, Sanford's a nice guy as far as I know, but like he looks like a fool. He now has probably a broken stick. You know, he cracked the floor, whatever. You know, they're gonna be like, bro, come on. You know, he didn't hit any, but yeah, look how hard the ball top is gone. The ball top is gone. And like, peep the angle he threw it at. Ooh, dude. So like, hold it back, man. You scream, yell, that's fine. You know, start punching the air. You know, just don't throw shit. Don't throw shit, man. And like, you just look like, it's funny, but man, it's funny to other people, but damn, do you look like a fool, right?
Well, I will see you guys all tomorrow, maybe not, maybe Monday. So, let's see.
So what happens to this gamer moment, dude? Like, come on, what are you kicking? Why you me back when I was playing Marvel 3, dude? Why you me back in? Oh god, he's just going at it, bro. He broke his window. Think, who's gonna have to pay for that? He is. Like, you have a lapse in judgment. He broke something. I don't know what, but now he's gonna have to fix that shit. Oh no, dude. What's happening? Someone gonna have to vacuum that. He could step in glass now. Oh, this is a classic. I don't know if this was staged or not, dude. This guy hasn't slept in today. Look at. Oh man. So anyways, the point I get across is think about it before you're gonna do it. Think about how you're gonna feel like 10 minutes later, right? 30 minutes later, the next day. You're gonna think back and be like, damn, I was an absolute fucking buffoon, you know? I shouldn't have done that. I'm a buffoon. Why? You know, he looks back at this clip. This guy probably looks back and he's like, think about those cringe moments back in high school where you did something stupid and you're just like, the one time you said the wrong thing in front of the girl, right? When you're in front of your class and you did something stupid, you know, you're just like, You know, these people don't think of these as their proud moments, man. They're all victims to themselves.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
These is a perfect example of like letting your anger get some people just like popping off too hard, right? I'm surprised that these two did not fight. Look at my man holding himself back. Oh my god. You know how hard it was for him not? He took the headphones off. This K-Brad was doing too much. K-Brad was doing too much right here, right? He let, I guess, I don't know, anger, pride, whatever the hell it was, get a hold of him. And then think about the fucking peanut gallery back here, dude. They're just egging him on, right? They're just egging him on. I'm surprised Wolf Crone didn't crack him, dude. 100%. Wolf Crone, props to him for not letting anger get the best of him, right? It's two opposite ends of the spectrum, right? K-Brad letting his anger and whatever that bullshit that they were talking, you know, get a hold of him. While Wolf Crone, even though he lost and may have talked shit, held himself back with the peanut gallery. You got the dumbass goons in the back, dude, just like, oh shit, I'm going to do unfucking believable. So props to Wolf Crone for holding himself back, shook his hand, everything. I don't care about what he said and or done. At the end of the day, other people would crack K-Brad right then and there, you know. Now we can talk about the other half, right? Getting tilted and anger kind of go hand in hand, right? You get tilted, you start making mistakes, and you start getting angry that you make mistakes, right? However, there are people who just get tilted. This is a classic example, Punk versus Tokido Evil, of somebody getting tilted, right? This is a perfect example. Punk has never been the same since this grand finals, okay? I know some of you remember this, watching this live, okay? I get so mad from all the other Game Freak Yoshi, please no.
I get so mad from all the rules.
Yeah, this is a classic example of getting tilted, right? Even the best in the game get tilted. So Punk, winner side, right? Winner side, Evo, grand finals, okay? You know, going back and forth, right, with Tokido, you know. It's pretty even, pretty close, right? There's, oh man, what match is it? There's some point where you can see Punk get tilted in his gameplay, but he just gets tilted as the set goes on, right? Like, Punk was the best at this time at the game. Still mad good, of course, right? But like, come on, my man Tokido perfected him after the reset, bro. Like, you could just slowly see the descent of tiltedness. Yeah, James Chan was right. This is when the mental fortitude comes into play. Tokido's been doing this for probably longer than Punk's been alive. Not that long, right? But Tokido's been doing this for a long time. Even though Punk is great, fantastic, right? He's, you know, lacking in the same mental fortitude and just experience that Tokido has. Because Tokido's like, what, 30 now, I think? Yeah, Tokido's gotta be what, like 30 now or something like that. Probably like late 20s when this happened. He's definitely been around the block. My man ain't no fool. So, you know, he knows what to do, right? He knows how to avoid getting tilted, even in the most extreme situations. Not saying it won't happen to him because he's only human, but you can tell that his level of composure is definitely on a different level than Punk's. Yeah, Akuma was mad. So Karen was mad good here too. Like, look at, he's doing the head scratch, dude. Whenever you see somebody do the head scratch, bro, you know they can feel the tilt. He's like this. He's just like, There's signs too that you can tell when people get tilted, right? Where they, you know, they scratch the nose, glasses, head scratch. Akuma's not the best character. I don't know if Akuma ever was the best character, but he's always been hella strong. But yeah, if you sit down and watch this set, you'll just see like the decline in Punk's play, and then he'll like bring it back, but then he'll get decline. You'll see a decline again. So it's a great set, right? Because he sent him the losers. It was 3-1, almost 2-2. But Tokido got the fireball, right? Punk ran into it. But now Tokido's just closing it out. Okay, there's a funny meme picture that came from this. Let me see if I can find it. This meme, but it was a picture of Punk, and that shit had me rolling. It was this, but it was Punk. Some of y'all are a bunch of fiends, dude. It was this, but Punk. Casually Mesatsu, I think it said Punk instead. Oh man, some of y'all are a bunch of fiends, dude. From Guilty Gear, fighting games is something so great. What is this, Dev Zero? Oh, Caleb? What Caleb do, dude? How old is this? Another poor speedrunners, man. Look at the wind up. Peep the wind up, okay? I gotta do this. I'm sorry, Caleb. Peep the wind up real quick. We're talking about people getting mad, dude. Peep the wind up, all right? So peep it. Let me hear. So his arms down here, right? He brings it up here, okay? He brings it up. Ooh, and then he just slams it, dude. Just brings it all the way down, dude. A little bit of a curve, goes straight down. Can you see it on the foot cam? Why does he have a foot cam? No. How many controls has Caleb broken, dude? Wait, is there more?
I dropped my controller on accident. I didn't.
He said I dropped my controller on accident. I love this guy. I love Caleb. Caleb's
controller on accident.
Oh.
I dropped my controller on accident. I dropped my controller on accident. I dropped my controller on accident.
I believe him, dude. Caleb's buff. He was probably stretching and then he brought his hand down. Caleb's Caleb's a good guy. Also, till 11. Thank you for the 15, man. Caleb's a good guy. This is another prime example. So
this is a little different, right?
This is an infamous moment, right? Infamous moment where Sonic is like, I want to switch seats. I want first player side, which it is legal. The loser can switch sides. It's legal. It's in the rules set. If you don't believe me, look it up. But Sonic was probably tilted, right? I believe they got smoked, right? They got 3-0'd. Yeah, they got 3-0'd. Goichi was basically blocking everything. Goichi was giving them the hands. Yeah, Goichi was giving them the hands. Dude. The hands. Nice combo, right? So Sonic's probably tilted because they got mollywopped in the first set, okay? You know, 3-0, right? So Sonic's like, damn, I need a breather. So they're like, let me side switch. But it also doubled as an ice. Okay, so they had to call the TO. The TO had to call the translator. The translator had to understand what the hell they were saying. And then they had to tell Goichi. And Goichi had to be like, what kind of bullshit is this? Look at. Oh my god, look at Goichi's like, I can't believe this bullshit. This is bullshit. The robot Goichi. So good props to Sonic for abusing, you know, the rule sets, that card they had at hand. But it worked out. Because look what happened during the reset, right? This is what, like a 5-minute intervention? Sonic's already forgotten about the first set at this point, right? They're a pro, right? But young like Punk, you know. But Sonic took a breather, a long ass breather, right? 5-minute breather is an eternity in a grand final major. Yeah, Goichi's momentum ruined. He's iced. Goichi is now probably tilted, right? This all comes back to getting tilted. Sonic no longer tilted. Goichi irritated, probably tilted, even though he's been doing this forever. But this is unheard of, unseen of strategy, right? I've never seen this strategy used at this level. And you could say Goichi was robbed or whatever, but I'm not going to say that was the case, because it was up to Goichi's mental fortitude to stay strong, right? To be able to stay put together. So now we're at a reset. It's a clean slate. We finally got the match going. You know, Goichi got ice. Sonic, they're refreshed. Okay. It's all part of the master plan, dude. I respect it because you do what it takes to get the W. As long as it's in the rule book, you could think it's scummy, but it's part of the rules. It's not the changing sides that affected the outcome, Wagari. It's the fact that Sonic iced Goichi when he was on fire, and it also gave Sonic a breather, right? To calm down, relax, you know, take a second, more than a second, you know, take 5 minutes to think about a game plan, a strategy, what could be different, you know, stuff like that, right? While Goichi's not thinking of any of that. He's not worried about what I have to do next, what I could do better. Goichi's like, I'm already busting their ass, you know, I don't need to change anything. While Sonic takes this opportunity to think of what they can while icing Goichi, maybe getting him on tilt. It's like politics. Yeah, FGC politics, dude. It was like one frame of Kuma, but yeah. So it was just a strategy that Sonic could do, and it was legal. Did they change the rules after this? I don't know. Perhaps. But point being is a perfect example of what getting tilted could do to you. You go from 3-0ing somebody, right, to getting, I think Goichi got 3-0'd himself, right? And then the other case, right, where there is no long pause, where you're not on the receiving end, right? Where Punk versus Tokido, you know, where like Tokido had to make the climb, and he just iced Punk and tilted him by pure gameplay and skill. Whereas Sonic did it by strategy and stalling, you know, which is a viable strategy, as long as it's within the time limit, right, or the rules. Yeah, it is a reverse 3-0. And then the pop-off. Oh, Goichi must have felt a certain type of way, dude. Goichi must have felt a certain type of way. But yeah, man, so even the best in the world can get tilted, right? So don't feel bad if you do get tilted, and there's nothing you can do about it. But as long as you try to work on forgetting about what made the tilt happen, moving on, going to the next game, taking a breather. Look at him. He's like, I can't believe they did this bullshit to me. It's like, I can't believe you did that to me. You could say he has a right to be tilted, but Sonic didn't do anything illegal. They did what was in the rule set. It's just unfortunate that Sonic that Goichi needed a translator. The TO needed to be called the translator. The translator needed to listen to Sonic. It was just a grueling process, but Sonic knew what they were doing. Just don't get mad. Yeah, just don't get mad, or deal with getting mad in a certain way. There's ways to relieve that stress. There's ways to relieve that anger, dude. Breaking shit is not a healthy one. Breaking things is not a healthy, viable way to deal with stress and anger. Go punch a punching bag. Go take some classes. Meditate. Get high as shit. Grab a, sip on like one beer to unwind. Go to a shooting range. Go get laid. Bunch of ways to do it.